Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Engineer Badshah, Assistant Engineer. Today, my topic is construction of uh, car parking facilities and university. I'm constructing a university, and today my topic is to teach you the basics of car parking facilities for a university or any particular project. Now, before we started and stepping in understanding of car parking facility, the first thing that you notice is understanding the structure of car parking. That what kind of structure you will personally implement. This is the area of car parking facilities, which is 70,000 square feet. Now, if you are strong, you can easily do conversions and square meters, and if you want volume, you can easily convert into cubic foot or cubic meters. If you want a volume or if you want an area, it's 70k square feet. Now, I'm not going to go in unit settings or any other things or units conversion. What I'm trying to explain to you is that this is car parking facility. The first thing, if you want to give presentation to your seniors, to your client, or to government agencies, or to your concerned ministries, you have to install the safety belts or safety strip. You can easily see these are the safety strip which are being surrounded by this car parking area. These are actually the cover area, and this define the limits or the boundary of car parking. Now, the second thing is the levels. Now, what is mean by level? Like I can see, I have this level. Like this is the boys hostel Raft top level, which is 2905 from mean sea level, 2905. So what is this level? Suppose my level is car parking level is 2904 or 2906 or 2908. This is, you can easily define it. So with this is your bed level. Now further on, the bed level is taken into consideration because you have to make the entire area of the same level, 2904. Moreover, you can think about the drainage system and the buildings level. Now, I have this building which is the academic block, and if I can see, this is building of a hostel for boys, and then in the middle there's a prayer hall, and you can easily see those beams, which is girls hostel. And from this block, which is a academic block, which is an integral part of the building and campus, there is common facilities and then apartments and some other basics infrastructure developmental works. So once you can come out, you have to take into consideration, you have to take into consideration that you need to install and you need to put the levels of building, which is the finished floor levels. The finished floor levels are actually the levels which you step in. This first step and to your marble top level is finished floor level or tiles level. So you can either install or mark the building's levels FFL or Plinth beam top level. These two levels should be defined. For example, if this building I have a lower ground floor, so I have a Raft top level. So from that you will define the parking level, because always your parking should be below from the building's FFL or from the Raft top or from the building Plinth beam top level, always at least 2 feet. Another thing that I want to tell you to the freshers is, and basically there are a lot of civil engineers which are on high posts, but they don't understand these levels, and because it's all connected with the land survey and the coordinates and toll station and surveying, which they don't understand, which is the basics of survey is the basics of civil engineering, but nobody understands that very easily. If your road, if you mark the buildings with their levels FFL, then you will take decisions for the parking. If you did not know the importance of FFL or Raft top or Plinth beam top levels, and you don't know about the N.S.Ls, the natural surface level that actually existing, and if you are not able to take decisions that how much FFL should be given to that building or that building or that one, there are, for example, I have 8 buildings or 10 buildings in my project. If you don't know the N.S.L, and even if you know the N.S.L by using our total stations or auto level machine or dumpy level or any other equipments, and even if you know the N.S.L and you did not take decision based on your N.S.L to give levels to your buildings, you are not a good manager. You're not a good project manager. You're not a good resident engineer. You're not a good resident engineer. You're not a good assistant RE. You're not a good construction manager. Even you're not a good officer. You're fail. So this is the basic of the car parking facilities, that always think about the N.S.L, decide the buildings FFL. Once they reach to FFL or Plinth beam top levels or FFL or Raft top, if you have a basement, then you should give level to your parking. If you have external developmental works or external services, and then you should give accordingly define your road levels, because your road must be at least 2 feet below the building FFL or Raft top level, to avoid water flowing through the buildings inside. And then you will also decide the parking level, so that your water, if there's a raining from the sky and the water coming to your parking or your roads, so that it cannot go inside your buildings. So these are the general idea that I give you, and these are my parking level is beautifully maintained, and the resident engineer have decided the levels of buildings, and as per resident engineer the level is given to parking. And then after on the next video I will give you briefing about the structure of car parking, that how this structure will go, and they can ask you, interviewers can ask you those structures, road structures, the different things will be given. So today this first video is about the car parking facilities, some basics points, and the next video I'll meet you and structure of a car parking facilities. Well, this is signing out from the first video, and I'm not saying that like and share. If anybody watch it, they will pick the points and will give me prayers for the rest of their life. Thank you. Signing out. I'll see you soon.